Good morning, everyone. Today's Wednesday. It's another first alert weather day. We've seen quite a bit of rain over the past 24 hours here in central Mississippi. We did see some heavier downpours throughout the morning commute, and we're still dealing with some showers here on first alert Doppler radar. But we are starting to see them let up just a little bit. That's pretty much going to be the case over the next couple of hours. We're going to get a little bit of a break from the rain. But we're not going to completely get rid of the chance for storms later on this afternoon. Now, we do have a slight risk in place for much of central and southwest Mississippi, which is a level 2 out of 5. One being the lowest, 5 being the highest on that scale. And the Storm Prediction Center has introduced an enhanced risk, but this is more so for areas a little further off to the south and east of the metro. But that does include some communities in Macomb, Tylertown, in McGee, and of course, a little further off to the east in Hattiesburg. But regardless of what risk zone you're under, the main threats for the rest of today is going to be damaging wind gusts upwards of 60 miles an hour. Also, the potential for flash flooding and brief spin up tornadoes can't be ruled out as well. So let's time this out for you for the rest of today. For the lunch hour, we're going to continue to see the rain let up just a little bit. But because of this will actually allow the atmosphere to re-energize, and it will gain a little bit more juice, if you will, to allow for storms to develop in the afternoon. And what we're going to continue to keep a close eye on is the storms out ahead of that main line throughout the early parts of the afternoon, because that we are going to see some clearing in the matter of just a couple of hours. This will allow for some of those storms ahead of the line to potentially reach severe limits. And again, that means damaging winds. We could still see torrential downpours, just leading to more flash flooding. And again, a brief spin up tornado can't be ruled out. So that pretty much goes for all of central and southwest Mississippi, with the highest of the risk for today further off to the south and east. That includes Pike, Walthall, Lawrence, Jeff Davis, and a little bit of Smith County as well. Especially also if you have family or friends in Hattiesburg, that's where the bulk of the strongest storms potentially today. That's where the risk is going to be the highest. So this line will continue into the evening commute for today. So something to keep in mind if you're heading home from work. Definitely you may see some downpours at times, maybe some gusty winds as this system moves through. Again, we're still expecting pretty much all of central Mississippi. I see a comment here asking about Brandon and Flowood. Yes, that does include Brandon and Flowood, pretty much anywhere in the Jackson Metro as this line moves through. We're still going to be dealing with these storms through about 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Now, as that line exits the area, that's pretty much going to be the end of our potential for storms for the rest of tonight and over the next couple of days. That cold front will move through, and then we're going to see temperatures drop pretty dramatically for Thursday morning and in the afternoon. We're only going to warm up into the low 50s. Can't completely rule out maybe a spritz or sprinkle in the early morning hours, but we'll stay relatively dry Thursday. And for most of your Friday, again, a few isolated showers later on can't be ruled out. But our next chance for showers and storms moves in on Saturday with a stronger cold front. And this, we're going to keep a very close eye on. We've already got an enhanced risk, which is a level 3 out of 5 in place for pretty much all of central Mississippi for your Saturday. And the time frame does look to be Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. And it may shift a little bit because we are still a ways out. But as of right now, things look relatively quiet for the beginning of your Saturday. But then Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, that's when we see that cold front move through. And then eventually it will exit further off to the east, and we should be relatively dry for your Sunday. Now, we are keeping a close eye on the tornado threat, as it does seem a little bit higher heading into this weekend. That's at least what models have been suggesting, and they've been pretty consistent on that trend over the past couple of days. So this is by around 7 o'clock on a Saturday evening. The tornado energy is there, and it does continue to build throughout the rest of Saturday night and into maybe early Sunday morning. Again, as the system progresses further off to the east, it does look like that tornado energy does build up a little bit. Again, we got to take this with a grain of salt. This will more than likely change over the next couple of days, and we'll get a better idea with our high resolution models as they get into that time frame where we can start to nail down timing and again just fine tuning all those details heading into this weekend. But one thing is for sure is that there's definitely going to be storms likely, and the tornado threat is definitely there. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on that. But it does look like things will improve heading into Sunday. So that's what our storms are looking like over the next couple of days. Again, make sure to stay weather aware for today. Just dealing with rain for the time being. We're going to get a little bit of a break from the rain over the next couple of hours before another round of showers and storms arrives later on this afternoon and into the evening. Of course, we've got people here throughout the day. We're continuing to keep you updated. Elise will be on at noon again to give you another update, and Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts will be on later on tonight as well to continue to track out these storms and, of course, what's going on for this weekend. So until then, I will leave you with this and have a great rest of your Wednesday and try to stay dry.